IZMSTORIEZ live with no jive, man. Brains in the chat as usual. Great minds think alike, man. Feelings can change facts. Or can they? No, they can't. Facts can change feelings, though, but feelings can't change facts, man. We here right now to represent the facts, to speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I'm PhD, and this is my macaroni with the cheese, Swiss cheese, if you please. Who you be, man?
Let them know who you be, man. Great, man. Great minds think alike here, man. You know what I'm saying? We coming together with, NUTT-BRIDDLE and announcing his, his great move that he trying to make, you know what I'm saying? And
right.
What's ahead for the future, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and give the people what you got planned and what you got coming up, man.
With that said, thank you, man, for that intro, man. I appreciate the opportunity, and I also appreciate the exposure on y'all platform, man. Shout out, man, to the great minds think alike, because they really do think alike, man.
Yes, sir.
And this is a prime example of that right now, man. Two spirits don't walk together unless they agree. That being said, man, I'm PhD, philosophy of doses, not player hater degree, man. And we getting ready to spearhead a movement, man, in this podcasting space / journalists and journalism, man. We want to be able to convey these stories. We want to be able to connect with our audience in a way that we never have. And as a musician, you a musician too, right? We already used to conveying messages through music, but sometimes, like I said, that 16 bars ain't enough.
Nah, not all the time.
Sometimes that whole album ain't even enough. You know what I'm saying? Because, we break it up in small bits and pieces to give our life, and then we put it over a beat. But there are moments where we need to sit down, turn all the music down, turn everything down, silence our busy mind, and organize some thoughts, man, and convey them to people that may be able to resonate with them. And the podcast is a splendid and spectacular platform to do such a thing. And that's why I chose, as well as yourself, chose to get into this area. And it's a great, great way to express yourself, to remain expressive and articulate. And we need more of that these days. Too many people picking up sticks and bricks and guns and all kind of stuff, knives and stuff, to express themselves and to resolve issues. And that's counterproductive. We don't want to do that. We want to be able to talk about issues. We want to be able to express different sides and different perspectives and be able to find a common ground in the middle. So that's what we're doing with these platforms.
Yes, sir.
Hey, now, say now.
So I got a few questions that I want to ask you, just getting into it, letting the people know, like, as far as introduction and stuff. So I got a few questions I want to ask you. Right. You did the music thing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
What had inspired you to start rapping, and what's your unique style or approach to the craft?
Okay, that's a good question. So a lot of people may not be aware, a lot of people that don't come from this era, as you know, the music industry right now is primarily dominated by the millennials, the younger generation. You're a leader of this new school, and a lot of those people from that generation may not be aware that I did music in the past, and I rapped alongside of figures like Mac Dre, the Mob Figures, and Freako, the Ghetto Stars, Adrian Man from 3 Times Crazy. And these are just some of the artists, to name a few, that I did do some collaborations with. And these type of individuals inspired me. I grew up listening to Bay Area artists, Too Short, Mac Dre, a lot of these artists that came up in the Bay Area, Filthy Phil, a lot of these artists right there that a lot of people may not be aware of. I got exposed to them at an early age, and that's what made me want to start experimenting with the craft. And to answer your question, I said a lot just to get to the point. The thing that makes my craft unique and different is that I chose to be a wordsmith, and I chose to use words that a lot of the typical artists didn't use. I chose to use 4 or 5 syllable words, and that was really my signature standout attribute was the fact that I used a different caliber of words and a different lexicon than most artists that I was rapping with, and that is what gave me a distinctive identity in the music.
Keep the mic up. So.
Oh yeah, right there.
All right, that's very interesting.
Hey now, say now.
We got some people in the chat, man. Day in the Cut Gaming, shout out brother Day in the Cut, man. Thank you for coming through and
Yeah, man.
being part of this this good episode with this introduction, man. We really appreciate it, man.
Thank you. Playboy.
So my second question is, who are your musical influences and how have they shaped your lyrics and sound?
Okay. My influences, like I mentioned earlier, was Too Short, Mac Dre. We had even some cats from down south. They shaped our music a lot too. NWA and a lot of them. We was listening to a lot of that back then. We was listening to a lot of New York music. So I got exposed to a good diversified amount of culture in the music, and I believe I took a lot from every one of them. I took a lot from the Bay Area artists, of course, and we got the mentality, that player mentality, that P mentality that we tried to present to the industry and to the consumers. That was something that I took from the Bay Area. The words and then the delivery is what I probably borrowed from the New York rappers, and I just tried to incorporate a lot of their styles and make it my own.
Okay. Versatility, man. That's what it's about.
Man. You gotta have a gumbo pot, man. Flavor, man.
If you know.
Whatever you choose to do. You gotta have diversified flavors, man, and multi-facets to whatever you trying to develop.
Yes, sir.
As far as a craft.
So my third question is, can you describe your creativity process when writing lyrics and crafting your music?
Right. So, yeah, I used to do a lot of writing my music when I was coming up in the game, and we all started off writing our music. I'm from that old school era, so we started off writing on pencil and paper. Man. Y'all from a different era, man.
I remember that,
you feel me? We started off with pencil and paper or paper and pen. We put the pen to the paper. Now, the way this era creates music, I understand, is either through writing it in the phone or
I put mine in my notes now.
You know what I'm saying? That's a whole different thing.
But when I was a youngin', when I first started, you know what I'm saying, you had was like, put the topic on top of the paper. I was part of that process a little bit. Right. So I know how that come. You got to cross out the words that you don't want on there and everything.
Right. So you know that was the ice age. That was the dinosaur age, and that was the dinosaur method of creating music. Pencil and paper, the original way to how we started off being creative is putting it on paper. Yeah. So that evolved, and then I noticed a lot of people who I was rapping with, a lot of the individuals who I came up rapping with, ghetto stars, the jackers and the hustlers and the riders and the Scoob Nitties and the Dub 20s and all them. Eventually, we started rapping without pen and paper, and we just started writing the same way that we would use the pen and the paper, but we would use it in our minds though. Would minus the pen and the paper, the same process, but just minus the pen and the paper. And it's just repetition, repeating it over and over in your mind until you get it a little bit at a time, a couple bars at a time, and then you eventually have an entire 16-bar verse and then eventually a song. So that's where it is at now. And when I do get into my creative mode, that's how I like to create, with no pencil, no paper, nothing, just take the beat and keep going over and over in my mind and repeating it over and over.
Okay. My brother Day in the Cut, shout out my cuddy Uzi.
Uzi too, man. I can't forget about the Uzi, man, the deadly weapon, man. Shout out to the Ghetto Star camp, man. The whole squad, man. Shout out to the Ghetto Stars, man.
Yes, sir.
Rest in Plush the Freak, man.
Nah, for real.
My broskioski, man, and free Charlie Jan for me, man.
On everything. And you coming home, man.
And the rest of my macaronis, man. Free you till we see you, man. Hello, ooh-wee.
So my fourth question is, what are your goals for your music career, and what are you working on currently?
So yeah, musically, I never stop working on music. I'm always thinking of stuff in my mind. I'm always trying to write little notes down of stuff that I want to get back to in the music. But right now, I'm currently just focused on this podcast right now. I'm focused on creating content and just getting quality content to the people, man. Some funny stuff, some serious stuff, and just a celebration of success and self-driven individuals that's ambitiously striving and pursuing their goals and their dreams and everything that they want to pursue in life. And that's what this platform is about. It's about encouraging and uplifting and supporting the underdogs. I'm an underdog, and I take pride in being an underdog. I like being counted out. I like being someone that people dismiss as a failure, because that gives me reason to basically prove to myself and to everybody else that that couldn't have been any further from the truth.
I like that answer, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Skyward
have to go back
bounds
on that, and yeah, we're gonna clip that.
Yeah, skyward bounds and leaps and bounds. That's the motto, and that's where we headed, man. We don't look back, we don't look down, we look up, man. Ain't nothing but opportunity up, man. Everything else, man, is yesterday's news, man. Yesterday's news, man.
Gem dropper, man. But so my last question is, what is the message or story you're trying to convey in your music, and how do you connect with your audience?
So the story that I want to convey is basically, number one, is put your faith in the Lord God. His name is the Messiah. I'm supernatural. So that's always been, even when I was trapped in darkness and pushing the negative lifestyle and the destructive lifestyle, there was still a morsel of light in me that gave me some awareness of what my true identity was, and that was supernaturism to the 10th power. And naturism ain't dead, man. Them squares just misled. So number one, I want to encourage people to lean on the Most High. His name is the Messiah, man. Not none of these false prophets and none of they false deities and they false gods, man. Put your faith in the one and only true one, man, the Messiah, man. That being said, man, we pushing towards establishing a foundation for our children. We leaving generational wealth. We educating ourselves. I want to teach empowerment, growth, and self-development, and founded on and standing on the Most High, the Creator, the one who gave you life, the one who gave you breath, the one who gave you the strength to get up and tie your shoes, man. So that's the main message that I want to convey. And then do whatever you need to do to ascend to the highest levels of success that you can envision for yourself. Hey now, say now, I'm PhD, skyward bounds and leaps and bounds.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got a comment. Dad in the Cut said, what should we expect with this podcast?
So yeah. The podcast, man, it's just going, like we saying, we rooting for the underdog, man. We're gonna be talking about empowerment. We're gonna be talking about physical fitness. We're gonna be talking about your music. We're gonna be talking about any type of brand that you have that you want to promote. We coming from behind the 8 ball, all the underdogs, the small channels, the small creators, the digital platforms that need more recognition, man. We getting behind them people. This is that movement, so we can band together and take over YouTube in the forthcoming season, and take over all these platforms with empowering, uplifting, and positive messages that's going to build and not destroy.
You heard it first, man.
PhD.
Dad in the Cut said, ain't no universe, only God. Told you, H. Yeah, I know.
Hey now, say now, we don't even look. This is what you gotta understand. Who made the universe? Who made it? He made it. Am I gonna worship the universe or the one who made the universe? Think with me, man. Why do I gotta? I would be remiss. I would be remiss to get on my knees and say thank you, universe, for anything.
Oh yeah, never that.
I'm gonna thank the one who made the universe. That's the universe is one of God's ideas. This idea is something he wanted. It's one of his projects. All right, I gotta make somewhere for my creations to live. So I'm gonna make the universe. You gotta remember, God live in eternity. We live in time. Time ain't for him, it's for us. And it's ticking, man. And y'all running out. They already ran out of time, man. They ran out of time, and I'm gonna make them pay for all that time, man. They stole from me. I gave it to them, but but they took more than they were supposed to. And I need that back, man. I need chips on that dip too, man. Hey now, say now. But like I said, man, God created this. He running this show. He the boss. He's the puppet master, man. Everything else is just a puppet on the string, man. And you heard it from me. I'm PhD. Philosophy of doses, boy. Hey now, say now.
You have it, man. That's all the questions I got. Is there anything else you want to tell the people? Let them know where they can find you at. You know, all that good stuff.
It's IZMSTORIEZ, man. Great minds think alike. Brains in that chat, man. Put the brains in that chat, man. We in spiritual warfare, man.
Yeah.
We going up against Trick Nation. And Trick Nation, man, work for the devil. You hear me? And like Cat Williams said, man, it's about God's side and that other side, man. You hear me? And we pushing, man, for the Most High, man. We pushing for the right thing, man, not the wrong thing. We did the wrong thing. I know I did. I didn't participate in doing the wrong thing for too much of my life, man. And that's yesterday's blues, not today's huge news. Hello, ooh-wee. Listen, man, it's about never let it rest until the good becomes the better and the better becomes the best, man. Ooh. And I got to tell you this one time and one time only, man. It don't stop until the bubble pop, man. And the cream always rise to the top, man. You heard it from me. I'm PhD, man. And this is IZMSTORIEZ, man. Listen, man. PhD, H the Great. Great minds think alike. Brains in the chat, man, right now. You hear me? And without further ado, it's Max Shoot Cam time right now. You hear me?
Go ahead and show him, man.
You hear me? It's Max Shoot Cam time, man. And guess what, man? I'm going to use these 9.5s. You hear me? These Supremes I got on, man. I'm going to kick the game in the booty and make it do its duty. I promise you that. Listen, man, I give you my word. My daddy in heaven right now. I'm trying to tell you right now, smiling right now. I give you my word. Me and H the Great, great minds think alike. IZMSTORIEZ. To the other side of the sky where them eagles fly, man. And I'm talking about eagles. I ain't talking about seagulls, man. Hey now, say now. This is PhD.
There you have it, man. It's your boy H the Great, 1/4 of the great minds, man. NUTT-BRIDDLE, Alias, PhD right here. IZMSTORIEZ coming to you soon. Y'all be on the lookout. We're gonna have his description, his Instagram, YouTube link. We're gonna have all that in the description. So if y'all want to find him, y'all get there and don't be late, man. You dig?
Hello, hey, the sweaters coming too, man. Y'all
yes,
getting
sir.
ready, man. I'm get ready, man. I'm finna have these sweaters, man. Y'all put y'all orders in, man, so we can get extra gooey. And yeah, man, I'm getting quality material, man. It's gonna be all the stuff that you need, man, and that you want, man. So yeah, man, come fuck with us, man. Come support us, man. And just know, man, we fighting for you, man. These platforms, man, we doing them for y'all, man, so y'all can have somewhere, man, where y'all can get solid, good, healthy, wholesome information, man. Because remember, man, the information you receive is only as good as the source you acquire it from. I'm PhD. This is H the Great, man.
That being said, man,
Skyward bound.